Whether they're in Adventure Bay or Adventure City, the PAW Patrol pups are always saving the day. Can you help us pick which pup we should send for each rescue? Great! Oh no! It looks like that campfire is getting a little too big. Should we send Marshall and his water cannon that can put out fires? Or Chase and his police scooter that can drive into narrow spaces? Awesome! It's Marshall and he's fired up for this rescue. Now there are some boulders that have trapped a bird inside a cave. Should we send Zuma and his hovercraft that zooms over water? Or Rubble, whose construction truck can move heavy objects like boulders? Right, it's Rubble. Now he's ready to roll. Is stuck at the end of a narrow alley. Who should we send to help? Liberty and her grappling hook that can help her swing from place to place? Or Chase and his police scooter that can drive into narrow spaces? Right! It's Chase and he's on the case. That bridge just broke and that boy is trapped on the other side. Should we send Liberty and her grappling hook that can help her swing from place to place? Or Rocky, who can pick things up in his recycling truck? Awesome! It's Liberty and she's ready to roll. Now we have cardboard boxes in the middle of the road that need to be recycled. Which is the right pup for the job? Rocky, who can pick things up in his recycling truck, or Zuma and his hovercraft that zooms over water? Awesome! It's Rocky, and green means go. Whoa! That truck spilled apples all over the road, and we need to clear it. Which pup should rush to this rescue? Zuma and his hovercraft that zooms over water? Or Rubble, whose construction truck can move heavy objects? Yes! We need Rubble to move the apples off the road. Is rolling towards that chicken. The only only way we can stop it is by taking this narrow ramp. Which pup can ramp up this rescue? Is it Liberty and her grappling hook that can help her swing from place to place? Or Chase and his police scooter that can drive into narrow spaces? That's right! Chase needs to be on this case. That was close. Super save, Chase. Whoa! Did a balloon filled with shaving cream just explode over that building? Incredible! But now we need to spray it clean with water. Which pup should help this time? Is it Rocky and his recycling truck? Or Marshall with his water cannon? We need Marshall to spray that building clean. A rough rescue. Good job, Marshall. Uh-oh! That hot air balloon landed in the water, and now that bunny is stuck. Which pup do we need for this rescue? Zuma and his hovercraft that zooms over water? Or Rubble, whose construction truck can move heavy objects? That's right! Zuma's hovercraft can ride on water. Ready, set, get wet. Looks like it's gonna fall off that sign. What pup do we need for this rescue? Liberty and her scooter that helps her swing from place to place? Or Rocky and his recycling truck? Awesome! It's Liberty and she's ready to roll. We have to move for this rescue. The school needs chocolate milk, but they have nothing to mix it with. Which pup should we send to help? Do we need Zuma to zoom over in his hovercraft? Or should we send Rubble, whose cement mixer can mix things up? That's right! We need Rubble and his mixer for this mission. Dig this delicious rescue. Heads up! Those paper towel rolls are on a roll. We need a pup to pick them up and take them to the recycling bin. Which pup should it be? Should we send Liberty and her grappling hook that can help her swing from place to place? Or Rocky, who can pick things up in his recycling truck? Rocky is the pup for this recycling rescue. Now that's a green way to clean. This bunny dropped her purse and it's stuck at the bottom of a ravine. Should we send Chase and his police motorcycle that can drive into narrow spaces? Or Liberty and her grappling hook that can help pick things up? That's right! We need Liberty's hook to pick up that purse. Awesome rescue, Liberty! Oh no! A cat, a hat, and a bat are stuck in a tree. Should we send Rubble, whose cement mixer can mix things up? Or Marshall, whose rescue ladder helps him climb up high? Right again! We need a ladder to reach the tree. Are you ready for a rough rescue, Marshall? Let's go! That rescue has me fired up. Uh-oh, looks like that beach ball decided to set sail. Do we need Zuma and his hovercraft that zooms over water? Or Chase and his police motorcycle that can drive into narrow spaces? Nice work! It's Zuma and he's ready to dive in. Wow, those were some awesome rescues! Thank you for helping the PAW Patrol. Now they're ready for the next rescue. Whether they're in Adventure Bay or Adventure City, these pups are always rescuing those in need. But sometimes those big rescues make big messes. Let's clean off our friends to find out which pup is under the muck. Can you guess which pup is under all this dirt? He drives a red truck. A good rescue gets this pup fired up. And his truck has a ladder. Nice work! It's Marshall, and he's ready for a rough rescue. Which pup is in this pile of shaving cream? He drives a yellow truck. He's a construction pup. And sometimes he even DJs. Awesome! It's Rubble! Can you guess which pup is in this sand pile? He has a blue cap. Drives a cruiser. And his paws uphold the law. Awesome, it's Chase, and he's on the case. Can you guess which pup is covered in spaghetti sauce? He drives a recycling truck. He wears a green and white hat. And he says, "Don't lose it, reuse it." Awesome, it's Rocky. Can you guess who's under this birthday cake? She drives a scooter. Knows the streets of Adventure City like the back of her paw. She's the newest pal of the PAW Patrol pups. You guessed it, it's Liberty. Now these possum pups are ready for another messy rescue.
Some of the PAW Patrol rescues can get pretty messy. But these pups are always ready to roll. Oh no! The PAW Patrol can't be on a roll. They're stuck in slime. We need to get them out, and fast. Let's see who we find first. It looks like this pup has a red truck, a white ladder, and a red fire helmet. That means it must be Marshall, and he's fired up. Who will we find next? It looks like this pup drives a construction vehicle, has a yellow bulldozer, and a yellow construction helmet. Do you know who it is? That's right, it's Rubble, and he can dig it. So far, we found Marshall and Rubble. Oh no! There's an even bigger mess to clean up. But don't worry, this mess is no match for these possum pups. It looks like this pup has a grappling hook, drives a scooter, and has a coral and blue helmet. Which pup could it be? Yes, it's Liberty, and she's ready to roll. Now we found Marshall, Rubble, and Liberty. Looks like those are orange claws, a green truck, and a white and green hat. I think we know this pup. It's Rocky! He's green and ready to go! Now we found Marshall, Rubble, Liberty, and Rocky. Uh-oh! Another mess is coming this way! But there are more friends to find. Let's see which pup is covered in blue goop. This is hard. I think we see a black tire, a blue cruiser, and a blue police hat. I think we have it. That's right, it's Chase, and he's on the case. So we found Marshall, Rubble, Liberty, Rocky, and Chase. But there's still one more possum pup to find. Looks like an orange propeller, this pup has a hovercraft and an orange helmet. Which pup is it? It's Zuma, and he's ready to dive in. It took some time, but we found all the pups in the slime. Whether they're in Adventure Bay or Adventure City, these pups are on a roll. But sometimes those big rescues make big messes. Let's clean off our friends to find out which pup is under the muck. Can you guess which pup is covered in ice cream? He's a police pup. He drives a blue cruiser. And he's always on the case. Awesome! It's Chase! Now let's see how he got messy. Can you guess which pup is covered in foam? He wears a yellow helmet, loves to dig things up, and when there's trouble, he's there on the double. Great work! It's Rubble! Now let's see how he got covered in foam. Can you guess who's under this sandy surprise? He drives a red truck, wears a helmet, and he's a little clumsy. You guessed it, it's Marshall, and he's fired up. Now let's see how he got into this mess. Can you guess which candy-covered pup this is? She's a streetwise pup from Adventure City, the newest pal of the PAW Patrol pups. And she drives a scooter. Awesome! It's Liberty! Now let's see how she got messy. Can you guess which pup is covered in green slime? He loves to recycle, has a green truck, and says green means go. That's right, it's Rocky. Now let's see how he got covered in slime. Now these awesome pups are ready for another messy rescue.
You can ask your parents to subscribe to the Nick Jr. YouTube channel for new videos every day. And find more of your favorite shows on TV on Nickelodeon and the Nick Jr. channel.